start our Get Sports Focused CCS Wrestling Championship final segment with Santa Cruz senior Maya Letona, CCS 2019 champion at 111 pounds. Her opponent, Anna Smith, runner-up at last year's 131-pound weight division as a junior, champion at 116 as a sophomore from Menlo-Atherton. How about a flashback? Maya actually went up against Aphrodite Ayala. Ayala, as you all know, is this year's champion at 111. But check out this battle, trailing 2-0. Letona with a takedown in the second for the equalizer. Third period now, Letona with the escape. And that's all she needed to hold off Ayala, 3-2 to win the 111-pound title.
It was an amazing experience. It goes to prove hard work pays off. Very well run tournament. Stoked to be here next year too.
And this is now next year, scoreless with 5 seconds left in the second. Letona with the escape. And here comes Anna Smith with a takedown mid-third. Yep, the officials gave her that. Right call, right call. She also got a stalling point earlier in the period, so it's now 3-1 in favor of Smith with less than a minute left. And that's when Maya struck. Beautiful reversal here coming up. Perfectly executed, and she got back points too. The reversal tied it. This one's over. 6-3 is the final. Maya Letona of Santa Cruz is your 2020 CCS 131-pound champion.
Hey, you know, senior year, everything, you gotta give it everything. It's now or never kind of a moment. And I think a lot of body awareness training and a lot of flow wrestling came into play at the very end. And it was, that's really what it came down to.
What do you want to think?
I want to thank my head coach, Pete Gustafson, my dad, Balam Letona, all of my supportive coaches, Kelly Kazumoto, Sean Hennebree. Man, the list goes on. I've just had a really supportive community that's helped me get through my 4 years wrestling, and it's been such a blessing.
Up next, this one's a good one. 182-pound championship, Carsten Rawls versus Los Gatos senior Thomas Mailhot. Flashback graphics, please. Rawls, the defending CCS 182-pound champion, won last year in dominant fashion, pinning his opponent in 64 seconds.
It feels great knowing that all the work you put in all season turns out CCS champ. Like, it just feels good knowing that you're the best in CCS, and hopefully next week prove that you're the best in the state. I feel like there's expectations coming in, but you just got to prove everybody wrong or right and show that you are the best.
I told Ryan Luna, it's like, what's it like to be in the same team and carry the Lancers?
It feels great knowing that you have teammates that support you, and that you have a whole bunch of people that are looking your way to win and help you. So it feels really good.
His opponent, Thomas Mailhot of Los Gatos, had a tremendous senior campaign. This finals match at the Pat Lavelle's Classic caught our attention when Mailhot defeated Las Lomas' Tate Bozert, a top 10 wrestler in the 170-pound weight division. Check out this takedown though. Woo! That was late in the third. Mailhot with the go-ahead score. He took first at Chuck Chansey, Apple Cider, West Coast Classic, Pat Lavelle, and Mid-Cows too. So here they are, CCS Finals. Rawls, by the way, upset the #1 seed Dezi Johnson of Santa Clara. Johnson was a finalist last year as a freshman, or Gilroy wrestled up at 220. Rawls with a takedown. Looks like he should have gotten at least 2 back points, but the official says nope. Still in the first, Rawls looking to throw, but Mailhot just sat back and got the 2 instead to go up 3-2. Second period now, 3-3. Rawls with the double overhook, but another solid counter by Mailhot. And seconds after reset, Mailhot got the shot. That's a nice one, but Rawls would hold on. No points given by the officials. Third period, Rawls from the bottom got the escape. Four to 3 St. Francis. Now this one's about to go crazy. Mailhot with the shot. Rawls with the counter. Pay attention now. Now as both wrestlers go out of bounds, officials ruled it a takedown for Los Gatos. St. Francis argues no takedown. Thomas, you can see by the look on his face that something was wrong with Rawls. Rawls stayed down as his head coach approached the table, and then he realized his wrestler was in pain. Now I do want to warn you all, this might not sit well in your stomach, but Rawls dislocated his shoulder and popped it back in. Everyone saw what just happened, and Carsten just got up like, it's all good. That's just freaking crazy. Adrenaline flowing, no indication of pain on Rawls' face. So the show continued. 5-4, Thomas gave up his lead, allowing Rawls to get the automatic escape point, and this is how it ended. Rawls with the shot. Mailhot with the counter. Gets the takedown. And with seconds left in the match, Thomas Mailhot ends it with a pin. I'd say this was one of the best and crazy match of the night, of the weekend. Thomas Mailhot of Los Gatos is your CCS 182-pound champion.
That was an absolute throwdown. I mean, I knew it from the second I was in the finals. I knew when I was gonna wrestle him. I mean, I had to get my mind ready before, and during that match, I don't know. It was up in the air at times for both of us. I know. It was just insane. I barely remember it. Like, you remember the highlights, but everything else in between is just like, we were just wrestling, like we were just throwing down.
How about Coach Greg? And you know, he's been there for a couple of years. Like, what's it been like having him as your head coach?
Coach Greg is possibly the best wrestling coach. Definitely the best wrestling coach I've ever met in my life. Like, as a sophomore, I didn't even come to CCS. Coach Greg came in. He coached me through my junior year. First time at CCS, I took 4th. And then, I don't know, we always grinding, and now I'm here, CCS champ, and I owe most of it to him.
All right, we'll wrap things up with two of the best in state. Junior Adaugo Nwachukwu of Silver Creek has only been wrestling for a year, and she's already ranked nationally, simply because she's sick like that. Very few individuals are just a natural at this sport, and we're watching history as we speak. Her opponent from Gilroy High is also a top-notch wrestler, but even she couldn't do much against her. We've seen Adaugo beat up a few guys during the season as well, and it's safe to say she's going to catch more attention after this weekend. Adaugo Nwachukwu, she clocked in 4 takedowns, 2 near falls, and a reversal. 15-3 with less than 40 seconds left in the second period. Girl's a beast. She could have had a tech, but decides to end it right here. Pinfall at 2:37. Adaugo Nwachukwu of Silver Creek is your CCS 126-pound champion, undefeated, going to state.
Well, I'm just excited that I got to win CCS because last year was my first year wrestling, and I placed 3rd. I lost to the first seed, so I was like, okay, we're gonna come back this year and we're gonna upset everyone. Like, we're gonna take CCS, and I just want to say thank you to my teammates, my friends, my family for supporting me and making me work hard.
Okay, that was lovely, but Coach Frank's gonna need to work on that part right there. Moving on, and finally, the main event, the #1 kid in the country. I'd say he's the #1 in the world as far as his age group. Gilroy's Chase Saldate, 152-pound championship match against Palo Alto's Dara, Heydarpour. Let's check out a couple of matches from earlier in the season. Garlic City Rumble, California versus the nation's best. This was back in December 30th. Saldate at that time was ranked #2, and his opponent Noah Castillo from Lakeland Prep was #6. After a scoreless first period, Saldate broke the goose egg with an escape in the second. Third period, 1-1 tie. Saldate scores a late takedown, and that was it. 3-1 decision, Saldate. Fast forward to January 18th, 2020, Saldate in his 3rd finals at his own high school's tournament, Mid-Cals, one of the toughest mid-season high school tournament in the nation. His opponent was Buchanan's Raimundo Reyes, and this was all Saldate. Major decision win, 11-0 for the future Michigan State Spartan.
Very tough tournament, very big for, I would say, Central Coast section stuff, along with like getting to wrestle these Fresno guys right before season, like state postseason time. It's very crucial to get some of these big wins, and it's very tough tournaments where you can come out though and still get some of these big wins and put us kind of in good seedings. So, I mean, I'm trying to leave with me and Nick as like the best duo to ever come out of Gilroy High. Trying to like pin our way through all these tournaments, and trying to hopefully me and Nick can pin our way through the state finals this year, and just leave as one of the greatest.
So here we go, the finale, and don't blink, because this one was quick. Saldate with a quick takedown. And watch him tee off this deep half. Got the armbar locked, and that's a wrap. Pinfall at 58 seconds. Congratulations to Gilroy's Chase Saldate, CCS Wrestling 152-pound champion.
Hey man, way to bring it home. Just talk about this. I mean, you're graduating, man. I'm kind of sad.
I know.
I'm kind of sad.
It was a good way to close the year off, winning my third CCS title. It was huge to have Habib and like the rest of the Russians here, which I think made it like the best CCS win I've had, I would say, to have them here.
Talk about the team and just, I mean, you guys, I saw you guys grind and it's crazy, man. It's a great.
We grind really hard. And a good representation of that is Chad Sakamoto, who's been on our team for 3 months, came out here, grinded, and won a CCS title. But yeah, it's back in the room Monday, and just keep grinding. Got to get ready for state.
State's coming up. Got some big goals. I saw you there last year. What can we expect, man?
For sure, state champ. In the finals for sure. And whoever I get, I'm looking to get a big points though. I'm not trying to keep it close this year. I'm looking to secure the win and hopefully get a major or something up there.
Have you thought about like a lot of like this is your last is here now? Yeah. Your last CCS, your last state. How much of that have you thought about and just are you ready for college?
I've talked about it. I'm really excited for college. Like I'm leaving in June, so it's like right away. But it's still, I don't think it really quite hit me yet that I'm like done. This is my last CCS. Like I say it, but I think it'll take a couple of days for it to really sink in and be like, I'll never wrestle here again. Like I think it'll take a little bit.
Thank you for watching Get Sports Focus Wrestling. Make sure to follow us on our new social media at GSF Wrestling, where you'll see our original work. We'll see you guys at state.